Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well, and I certainly hope you guys are enjoying Granblue Fantasy for just as I have, because I think this game is pretty goddamn fun. Arcsys actually went out and made a slower paced anime fighting game with Street Fighter elements, and I think it's a pretty decent execution on their part. And I'm here to help convince you guys to buy this game. No, just kidding. You don't have to buy this game, but certainly check it out. If someone has it at your locals, or someone you somehow come across it, try it out. Ask for next on a station or something, or ask the person that has it to help you out and learn the game or learn it, how the game works, because it's a pretty good entry for newer or even experienced fighting game players. Because say like a new player wanted to play Guilty Gear, Eunice, or older Street Fighters, but were restricted by either execution issues or complicated and long B&Bs with OQ or something, or even like weight combos or certain character-specific things. This game streamlines it pretty well, so you don't have to think about that as much, and gives more room in your brain to focus on other things like spacing, zoning, anti-airing, or even mind games. Because those are pretty, not simple, but they're less things to think about when you do it. Like say for your B&Bs, when you do auto combo, light, the two auto combos that follow after light are the same for in any combo. So if I do hard, it looks the same as light for the last two hits. So if you see this game or come across it, definitely try it out. I don't think you guys will be disappointed at all. So there are 4 buttons in this game: light, medium, and hard, and universal action that's different for each character. So every character will do something unique for this button. Down and universal, however, is the same for everyone. It's their sweep. And there is also an ability button. So if you look at the top left, there are 4 icons. Each one is your special move, or a different version of your special move. And if you press a direction or no direction, a special move will come out. So neutral and ability is your firewall. Forward and ability is your shuriken. Now the downside of doing these input shortcuts is when you do them, the cooldown is significantly longer. So if you look at the red icon for DP, I do the shortcut DP and the cooldown is relatively longer. If you do the normal input, it's almost instantaneous. So when the ability goes on cooldown, you cannot do them again until they back up. So you can see that I kept spamming ability or kept trying to do the normal motion, but it doesn't come out. Same applies for EX moves. And I forgot to mention, each move has a light, medium version, and hard version of it. When you do the hard version, that's the EX version, and it gives you a hard knockdown or juggle properties depending on the move, but everything is the same when you use it. The cooldown is active for a while, so you won't be able to use any of the special move until the cooldown's back up. Now there's also shortcuts for super. When you do quarter circle forward twice with Catalina, that's her super. If you do it with when she has 30% life, and with you, she does a second super. Now when you do the shortcut version, it's quarter circle forward once with the ability for her first super. If you want to do her second super, it's the same thing but with you, so you press both ability and you. Now the downside of using the shortcut on the super, so I've heard, is when you do the shortcut at certain ranges, there is a cutscene that won't activate and you won't get as much damage. Oops. But when you do the normal version, the traditional input, you'll get to a cutscene just like how you see here for extra damage. And there's also a guard button just like MK. You can't move during this, but you can tech, which is light and universal. And you don't have to block left or right, but you still have to block up and down. So you're still prone to high and low mix-ups. And when you press left, it's a spot dodge, or back, sorry. And when you go forward, it's a roll. Kind of like a roll. Everyone's roll is different. But when you do this spot dodge, it starts up in 1 frame and it's invincible, full invincible for the whole body. And it has very quick recovery. So if you haven't been using this much when you play this game, I suggest you use it more often. It's a very strong tool. You can go between block strings and you'll be able to punish them for certain situations. So experiment with this more, and experiment with the roll as well. The roll, however, isn't as strong as a spot dive. It is upper body invisibly, but if you go low, you'll be able to hit them out of it, and you'll be able to throw them out of it as well. Now for the throw, it's the same frames for startup for both back and front throw. And when you do medium in H, sorry, one sec, it's an overhead. On block, on counter hit, you'll be able to combo from the overhead, so you can kind of use it as frame traps as well. But other than that, it's a normal overhead. It's like kind of neutral on block in this game, so you won't be able to press after, but you won't be able to be punished. So I turn on this color thing because it's just similar to Street Fighter 5, where as you can see, is red is negative, yellow is a fuzzy area where you're either negative or plus, but you won't be able to punish. Actually no, sorry, where you're 0 or negative. And when you do a button where you are a plus, you turn blue. So this training mode is actually pretty good. It's similar to Street Fighter 5, Dragon Ball FighterZ, and Liu Tag. You can also do certain things on actions like jab on block, or wake up with certain things, or do things on certain situations. So if you're looking for a good training mode, this is pretty good training mode as well. She even shows the highs and lows. So there is chip in this game as well, but it works differently than you expect. So right now I put Gran at 1 life, and you think the next super of fairies would kill him, so I'll just do it right now. But if you're not at a certain threshold before you get hit by the super, you're not gonna die. So right now where his life bar is, he's at the magic pixel. If you hit him again, he will die from chip, no matter what it is, super or special. So if you're at a life section where like you have like, I don't know, 3% life, and you get hit by a super, multi-hitting super like fairies, you won't get chipped out of it. You'll be put in the threshold and you'll give another second chance at life. There's a lot of similarities here in this game I've seen from other games. Like with Street Fighter 5, you can do like a shimmy or stuff on wake up. You can do block strings and do counter hit stuff from overhead or something. Not necessarily a Street Fighter thing, but you can do stuff like that. Even this character Metala, she's kind of like a guilty character with her hop. So she has a special hop as her unique action, and she can do like Eno mix-ups, do double overhead, or just go double hop, or go hop low. She's got a lot of weird things. But you know, this game has a spice or a flair from each type of fighting game from recent times, so you know, give it a shot. It might have something you like, or it might even build something, one of your fundamentals stronger, and you can carry that on towards a new fighting game. So let me know what you guys think of this game so far. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll be sure to try and make more videos of this game. But for now, sub to Vesper and turn on your notifications, and I'll see you guys again later. Thanks.